Howdy everybody. It was so muggy, nasty, hot, and just plain awful today, my GoPro camera wasn't working quite right. So today's video is going to be a little wonky. But stay tuned, you'll see what was going on today. Howdy everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful, smoky, hot, muggy, nasty Tuesday the 27th of July. Yeah, it's just a nasty day all the way around weather-wise. Hot, nasty, smoky, you name it. Might even be a chance of rain today that's induced by the smoke in here. Anyway, take a look at what I got in the back, and that'll tell you what I'm up to today. Yeah, road trip down to Buell, Idaho. We're going to get some tires mounted on some old Treasures, in fact, some Deere Johns, and see if we can't make one a roller. Yeah, stay tuned, got more coming up.
Nifty noodle.
Yeah, well that's all right. I finally get to have me a hot seat cushion.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
Very
nice,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers my aunt. Yeah, it's Aunt Betty. Caught her on film again.
Good thing.
We're going to go to Taco Tuesday down at the Cousins Choke and Puke, so right along. We're going to have some fun today. I'm sorry to say that I didn't get any film footage today down at Tractor's Grill. Quite honestly, Vinny and Guido were sitting at the counter across from us, and I didn't need them eavesdropping on our conversation about the still and the gaming tables and the fixed slot machines and whatnot that the seniors got down at the senior center. So yeah, didn't want them muscling in on any of these nice folks' action. Yeah, so I didn't film any of that. Don't want anybody to know. Yeah. Anyway, these are the little wedge clamps and nut that holds the rim onto the wheel. And this piece wedges between the wheel center and the rim, centering the wheel and holding it onto it. But we're going to pull all these off first so we can put the wheel on. Yep. And we obviously survived another Taco Tuesday at Tractor's Grill in Buell, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was excellent.
Yes, it was.
Good food, good conversation.
It was. That one fella, he's quite the character. The one that's deaf and talks real loud so he can hear himself thinking.
Oh, yeah, he is a good character.
Yeah. Just because they're loud don't necessarily mean they're bad.
No. When you have hearing loss, you automatically talk loud.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Try that again. I got my microphone right here. This is the side I don't want to be on if I don't have to. Because this, if it's going to go anywhere, it's going to go downhill. And this is downhill. So, okay.
Any way to tie it off?
No, just don't stand down here in case it goes. But I'll do the same thing with this one. Valve stem in on the inside. Let's see if we can get lucky and have it line up like we did the other side without even having to try. Yeah, I was kind of upset. my junkyard buddy, no, it isn't. He figured out he can't make any money selling all this old stuff anymore. So he's junking it all out. So he's had a scrap iron company in his yard for the last almost a month now, I guess. They have been removing all the goodies out of his yard for a while now and crushing it.
Okay, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
What happened to all the 20, 30, 40 models of cars?
Most of them have been scrapped too.
And what happened to them?
They got turned into 1950s, 60s something.
Well, a lot of it got turned into weaponry and not back out as important.
That's unfortunately very true. Yeah, Japan was one of our biggest buyers of iron products. China.
Yeah,
Yep.
get it too political?
No, but they're buying our raw materials and sending it back to us as finished materials, which they've been doing for years because they figured out that they can copy what we're doing, make it cheaper and whatnot. Not necessarily better, but they can make it cheaper than what our people do over here, because we got too many young people that think they need $15 an hour for a $3 an hour job, for starters. That's why all these restaurants, and in fact, just about every restaurant in Twin Falls, I see a sign, help wanted. I was telling Vicky at lunch, the rumor is there in town where I'm at, for every 30 people that apply, we might get 2 show up for orientation training. And out of that 2, we may only get 1 that actually comes on board and works. Still too high. That's why this side always bothered me, because it's so downhill. And of course, I'm using the worst possible jack in the world for this, or type of jack. There we go. These handyman jacks, or whatever you call them, high lift jacks, really popular. People love using them, but man, they can be a bugger. Almost. I think I scratched it in the process, but I'm not too terrible worried about it.
As long as that's the only issue.
As long as the tire stays round. Pry that up. Kind of working with the jack in a bind over here in the corner. Okay, now we got to come back up one. Hopefully, the tire will swing down under. Oh yeah, I got the whole weight of that thing. No, don't go back there. You get out of there. So if it's going to go anywhere, it would go right on top of you. Okay. Is it moving? No, it's not moving. I should have cleaned up underneath these clamps a little bit before I put them back on, but I figure that'll be a project for later. Gonna try to get these out of here in the next couple of weeks, but I gotta see who can do the job for me. But I got other projects I got to get on this year too. Like I got to get a hay baler lined out yet, and that sort of thing. Is getting a bunch of people I know that seem to feed critters. So, yeah. Okay. Now we're fairly safe to wander around. Yeah, this is the side I don't want to be on if it decides to go anywhere. But I think we should be okay now because I got enough clamps on. It should be. You see your neighbor down the road here, Lauren, is up at Brooks, Oregon at the big show up there that they're having this weekend. With all the engines and stuff. Powerland Museum and Ag Show or whatever they call it. I'd like to get up there too that one of these years. Just haven't made it yet. Lauren was playing with a 60 horsepower single cylinder Fairbanks Morse engine Model N and got it running up there. And it was ticking over so slow, there's a lever that trips the igniter to make the thing fire. And it was rocking back and forth. It sounded and looked just like a metronome. You know, I was like, man, that's a metronome I can listen to. Because every time that thing had come up on a compression stroke and it would trip the valve and open it and it'd fire, you know. So it was doing the
old mechanical sound.
Yeah. That's why I creak and groan when I get out of bed every morning, is the old mechanical sounds. Oh, my Fraziliac. Did I tell you my bee joke? Yeah, what bee gives milk? Boo bees? Boo bees. Yeah, that's only on Halloween. Halloween, yeah.
I almost forgot that one.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I told you that one already once today.
And once yesterday.
Yeah, and once yesterday, because I'm old and forgot. I should have another dad joke, but for the life of me, I can't think of one right off the top of my head. Other than that bald spot right there, that bald spot.
Yeah,
You know what that's for? That's a solar panel for a sex machine.
Oh, they have already batteries.
Oh, they've all died years ago. The juice has done left that factory. Oh, there we go. It finally sucked it over.
Yeah, I like the look of that.
Oh, you're just saying that because I'm bent over with my butt in there.
No, you're dripping water on glasses on.
Yeah, it's raining. You wouldn't know. You're standing in an umbrella.
I can't help it. You keep moving.
If I don't move, I'm dead.
Like they taught Michael. If you're feeling pain, that means you're still alive.
Yep. So when you quit feeling the pain is when you got to start worrying.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more of those clamps. Cinch everything up, and we are done. Putting this one on.
The idea of taking a AA battery and putting when it's supposedly dead,
Uh-huh.
and then that wasn't a wasp. Putting a little bit of tinfoil on the end of it for more life.
Oh, hadn't heard that one. All I knew is it'd make it maybe a little better contact.
I wonder if you could get more life out of it.
I don't know. You got a bug down your shirt?
I'm not sure if it was a bug or something off the tree.
Well, if it's a bug, go ahead and take the shirt off. It's not like I ain't seen them things before.
Oh yeah, right.
Well, no, but boobies.
Boobies.
There has to be a boob joke in there somewhere.
I know your cousin Kelly gets a charge out of these
Out of these what?
videos.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope it isn't too shocking.
No, she loves it.
Cousin Kelly likes these videos, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's never responded to you?
Oh yeah, a couple of them she's made a comment. Only on the Facebook thing. I don't think she's watching them on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any.
Depends on whether or not she, what her internet thing is like.
Right.
Being out there in the Wild West of Minnesota, you know, nowhere land.
You got better reception than you do in Twin Falls.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Look at that. Success.
Yep,
Hey, we're not done yet. The jack isn't out.
the jack isn't out yet. No, then we got to go play with the tire on the other tractor, see if it'll pump up and hold air. And if it don't, well, then we're right back to doing this all over again, but only on one. That's why when I was down here and took these off, we went over there and sprayed WD-40 on it then, to help maybe loosen them up a little bit.
Oh. In the beginning of all this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard to believe, it's the middle of the day, and we actually have clouds and smoke so thick, it looks like evening for as much light as we have.
It's about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know it. Muggy. Just nasty.
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to move to Minnesota.
Yeah. Well, that you'd be near the mother-in-law. Everybody knows about mother-in-laws. It's no secret. Alrighty. There we go. Ton. It is on. Now watch, we'll take the jack out and go boom, right on the ground. Tires go falling out every which way.
Hey, if you back up, don't trip on that little short jack.
Yeah, that one. Huh? Yeah, they're on the ground.
I know. Watching it spread out.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was telling you not to get under it earlier, is because in case something goes wrong, it was going to go that way toward you. So, all right, well, there's both wheels on this late press framed John Deere B. Okay, well, that's John Deere B number 2. Yeah, it doesn't have a good tire on the one side. This one is good, but that one, we're going to try pumping that up with some air, see what happens. Okay, well, we just had that tire pumped up a minute ago. This is on the second John Deere B. It was up that the valve stem in the inner tube isn't any good. It leaks the air right back out about as fast as you're putting it in there. So the tube isn't leaking, it's just the valve stem. But at least we know this tractor will roll if we can get it up in that one round. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I know it's a little longer than normal, but it was just some banter going on between my aunt and myself while I was mounting those tires and rims back on that first John Deere tractor that I need to get hauled out of Buell and back here to the farm this year. Those are the first of 2 of a couple, I think. We'll see. There may be a few more show up here at the farm again. Anyway, as always, don't forget, right down there, click on the subscribe button if you want to see more on these old tractors that we're collecting for the farm. We do try to do old-fashioned style farming with old equipment here on the place. In case you haven't caught on with that one as yet, we try to keep everything 1950 and earlier, give or take, if we can. Anyway, stay tuned. We got more coming up in future videos on tractors. If you like that sort of thing, don't forget, right down there, subscribe. Tell all your friends and family that like that sort of thing to subscribe to the channel, if you would, please. And don't forget, give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment in the comment section if you would. And we'll see if we can't respond back to you in short order. And anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and y'all be careful out there. Y'all have a good one now. I'm Farmer Dave. Bye-bye now.